In the last year, I didn't just double, I tripled my average earnings as a UGC creator, coming at over $130,000 last year. Today, I'm breaking down the 13 things that I did differently that helped me go from just another creator to a premium service provider brands were excited to pay more for. And today, I'm sharing them all with you. Number one is I built a versatile portfolio that attracted multiple industries. Instead of narrowing myself down into one niche, which a lot of gurus will tell you to do, I created a portfolio that showed multiple types of content across different industries. And this approach landed me clients in wellness, SaaS, home goods, apps, the pet industry, you name it. Brands could see that I could flex into different styles and industries, and that keeps my inbox full. Number two, I reviewed and raised my prices every quarter. I looked at what was selling best from the prior 3 months, what wasn't moving, and then I used that data to adjust my prices. If something wasn't selling, I up-leveled that package or refined the offer to be more results-driven or useful to the client. If something was selling, I leaned into it and raised the price. Number three, I switched to package-based and value-based pricing. I stopped charging per video and started pricing per package or per project. I baked value into bundles like 3 deliverables plus 6 months usage rights plus raw footage. And suddenly $100 videos became $450 packages without adding any more work. And I did this in a strategic way that thought about the end buyer and what would bring them the most value and bang for their buck. Like raw footage, for example. They could make as many iterations of my content as they wanted to and test alongside each other. This quickly became an extra fee that I was easily able to upsell to them once they grasped the reason for the raw footage being so helpful to them. Number four, regarding pricing still, I charged separately for usage rights, whitelisting, and add-ons. At first, I gave away usage rights in perpetuity for just a little bit extra, but once I realized how truly valuable that content was to the brand's marketing, I started charging separately for usage, raw footage, A/B testing edits, and detailed scripting. The video itself might have been around $150 to $200, but the final project ended up being $500, and the right clients who understood the why behind these additional upsells never bat an eye. Number five, I pitched smarter, not harder. Instead of blasting cold pitches to every brand, I started researching what content the brands I wanted to work with were already using. I pitched them exactly what they were missing or how I could improve their current ads. This personalized pitching made brands see me as a solution, not just another random creator. And it really helps if you can do one of the following. Either do a small amount of competitor research in their space and show them examples of what you could build for them that did well for others. Or number two, actually curate a video example yourself for them with a watermark on top, so they can see what you can do in action for them specifically rather than just a random company that's not in their niche. Tip number six is I leveraged past results and testimonials to back up my prices. When a brand loved my work, I got that testimonial. When a video performed well, I shared those results within my portfolio. I used every single win as proof that I could drive value, which justified premium pricing. I have an entire section in my portfolio focused on results and reviews, and you should too. If you're brand new to UGC and you don't have any results yet, make this a priority when you do start landing those lower paid deals early on, prepping for the inevitable period where you want to and can charge more. Number seven, I learned to say no to lowball offers early on. I said no a lot over the past year, and ironically, saying no made brands take me more seriously, and it positioned me as a premium creator, not desperate for scraps. And 90% of the time, if it didn't work out for me and a client the first time around, they came back to me later on when either one, they found the money in their budget somehow, or two, the lower quality creators they chose didn't get them the results they wanted and they wanted to try with me instead. I cannot tell you the number of times I have had someone gawk at my prices at first, but then trust me anyways, and then come back for multiple projects afterwards at the original high price because they got insane results from the first one. Number eight, I turned clients into repeat clients and bigger deals. One of the biggest mindset shifts that I made is I stopped seeing every deal as one and done. When a client hired me for a single deliverable, I just treated it like an opportunity to open a long-term relationship. After delivering content they loved, I'd ask questions like, would you like to test another angle or hook next month? Do you need matching photos or additional platforms covered? Are you planning more campaigns this quarter that I can help with? And by proactively offering next steps, I turned satisfied alongside clients into retainer agreements, add-on packages, and multi-month collaboration. Number 9 is I focused on solving marketing problems, not just making content. At first, I thought brands just wanted nice videos, but I realized very early on that brands don't pay for content, they pay for outcomes. Once I understood this, I changed how I pitched and positioned myself. Instead of saying, here's my rate for a 30-second video, I started saying things like, here's how I can help improve your ads click-through rate by using native style content. By aligning my content with their marketing goals, I made myself more valuable overall, and brands were more willing to pay more for someone solving problems, not just delivering files. Number 10, I priced strategically across platforms. Early on, I found out that I was undercharging because I treated every single deliverable the same, but over time I realized a TikTok ad is not the same as an Amazon review. A 60-second reel with jump cuts and B-roll is not the same as a 30-second YouTube short. So I started pricing on the platform and its demand. TikTok ads with heavy editing, higher price. YouTube integrations or sponsored shoutouts, much higher price. Amazon product reviews, a lower, simpler rate because the content is faster to produce. By pricing intentionally, I protected my time and increased my earnings without working harder at all. Number 11, I targeted underserved, high-budget industries. Most UGC creators chase beauty, skincare, or wellness brands because that's what they see others doing on TikTok. But I started asking what industries aren't already flooded with creators but still have big marketing budgets and needs. And that's when I discovered educational platforms, SaaS companies, mobile gaming apps, financial services, and even local businesses around my town. These industries still need content, but very few creators are willing to pitch them. I did my homework. I watched their content on social. I studied their ads in the FB Ads library. I followed their hashtags on LinkedIn. And that opened doors to much higher paying gigs with way less competition and positioned me in a space where few creators were tapping into. Number 12, I created content that looked native and not adsy. I studied what was trending natively on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and then reverse engineered those styles into my UGC. Instead of generic product shots, I leaned into formats like podcast simulations with overheard conversation. Get ready with me storytelling while integrating the product naturally. Street style interviews asking strangers about the product or topic at hand. They felt organic, relatable, and authentic, and brands were way more willing to pay more for UGC that blended seamlessly into their audience's feeds because it didn't feel like an ad. Number 13, I put my portfolio where brands were already hiring. I started putting my portfolio on LinkedIn, Fiverr, Upwork, Aspire, Join Brands, Twitter, X. I didn't just wait to be found. I showed up where the hiring conversations were already happening. And that shift opened me up to consistent inbound leads and opportunities I would have missed just relying on Instagram. I did not triple my earnings by just making better videos. Sure, my videos and editing style got better overall as I produced and edited more videos, of course. But the real secret to tripling my earnings came from thinking like a business owner, not just a creator. Every step I just shared in this video you can start doing today. It's about positioning, pricing, and problem solving. And if you want to know which 5 less saturated industries helped me make over $230 grand in UGC over the past 2 years, I actually made an entire video breaking those down for you. I better see you in that one.